Ooh, okay. We are live. OMG. It feels like it's been a million bajillion years. We are live. Legal Licks Lounge. Of course, someone calls me as soon as I go live. Legal Licks Lounge. Good to be back. Dallas, how are you? What's up?
I'm doing wonderful, Maya. I'm doing wonderful, 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 wonderful. Having a great month of March. Having a great day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, life is just great. I can't complain. Future voice.
So I know we were just on Instagram Live. I just want to ask you really quick because you went to New York for one of the basketball tournaments. Can you give us a quick recap? How was it? What happened?
I'm
Big money.
all right. So I had like my last week has been crazy. So I was supposed to go to LA for my friend's party. I was
Mm-hmm.
supposed to get my passport Friday, all type of shit. But I decided you love basketball, dude. Your friend plays in the ACC tournament. He's going to be playing against Duke and them, and he's good, and they're good. Go watch your friend play basketball. So my guy Charlie Moore, he made sure I had tickets, I had 2 tickets, VIP passes. Sat right behind the bench, and I got to watch basketball. And man, I had a great weekend. I made over $70,000 to watch
Man.
basketball in New York. So it was like, I mean, well, I got no better than that. I got over my boy Shiggy. We watched the game. We went out to eat, did some shit like that. Went to a couple spots. Got over a couple of my friends from New York. Did some shopping. It was a great time. Unfortunately, Miami did lose to Duke, but it is what it is. You know, I got to watch my boy play now. We going to the NCAA tournament, and I will be there in South Carolina on Friday.
Oh, you're mobile with it now.
Yeah. I ain't missing no more games. I just found out that's what really bring me joy in life. All this other shit don't make me happy. It's like watching sports is what makes me happy, and betting on sports makes me happy. So it's like, why do anything else?
So you made someone's yearly salary over the weekend, is what you're telling us, basically.
Yeah, yeah. Some people yearly salary. Some people make more money than that though. But a lot of our clients ate this weekend too, like really, really well. We had like 2 perfect days this week. It was like crazy. Like,
Really?
yeah, it's like crazy. This month has been nuts. Like I made so much bread this month just betting. It's crazy.
And we're 2 weeks in. I think it's the 14th.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 weeks in. Yeah, 2 weeks in. 2 weeks
And
in.
now March Madness is here.
The official big dance is here, starting tomorrow. The first four,
Hmm.
and I can't wait.
So where do you want to start? Because March Madness, they just had selection Sunday. The game start tomorrow. Do you want to go through the different regions? Do you want to talk about the first four? Which one do you want to dive into first?
Um, let's just talk about let's go with who will win. Who do you think could win the final four? Like what's the team you think could actually make it to the final four? And then we can break it down into the regions.
That would make it to the final four.
Yeah, well, give me one team, Maya. I know you guys one team that you think is good
One
enough to make
team
it.
I would like to make it. I want Kentucky.
I thought you were gonna say Howard.
No,
I'm
no.
like Howard's not in the tournament, Maya.
Let's be realistic. But the Howard's women team did just win the MEAC.
Yeah, they did, and
So
they
they
yeah.
didn't do that while I was there. So shout out to them because they're going crazy. But no, not Howard. I would like Kentucky to win just because one of my friends, she worked in Kentucky covering sports. And
Okay.
she shows like the behind the scenes of everything. So it's really cool to watch all of her content of them on like their road to cutting the net.
Okay,
Um,
yeah, that's pretty
I
cool.
would like to say Kentucky, but I've always been a Gonzaga fan. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know
Yeah.
why, just randomly.
Hmm.
I like their little underdog story from a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I mean, because it's like, who wants to go to well, not who wants to go to Gonzaga. Gonzaga's just like it's like in the weak division. It's like but they always get good players, so it is what it is. I think their reign will be stopping shortly though. Well, like when Timmy leaves, and I don't think they're gonna keep getting good players. I don't think it's gonna last that long. But the coach
Well,
is really good.
now it's time for people to prove you wrong and for them to get some top players so you can keep going. Thank you. Who do you think is gonna make it to the final four?
um, the team that I think is guaranteed the Final Four spot is Arizona. I mean, Arizona plays lights out. They run the floor as long as they're healthy. They block shots. They're top 10 in offense and defense. They got every position. They got the wing players. They got the bigs. They got the guard play. It's like and they play very, very unselfish basketball. They don't care who scores the ball. They don't care what happens. They just make the right play, the extra pass all the time. I think they're just all on one accord. Also, Arizona, since they couldn't, since they were out of the NCAA, they were banned from the tournament for a couple of years. I think they're a lot more hungry, and the fan base is definitely going to travel well, providing a little bit extra in the tournament. Because I mean, the tournament, the home court is just based on who fans travel. Your fans travel, you got the better home court advantage. So like that's just how it goes. And I do think that Arizona is probably the best team in the NCAA right now.
Somebody on the stream said Iowa is their long shot.
Iowa, I could see it. They lack size, so it's like I think size in the tournament will come back to bite you. Cause it's like that's something you can't teach. You can't. It's really tough to get around. They got a lot of good players. They can score a shitload of points. But when they go against those teams like Arizona, even Purdue again, I don't think they would beat Purdue twice. Illinois, it's a lot of teams I think Iowa would have a tough time with just because of the size disparity.
Last one before we kind of do a deeper dive. Somebody else said Duke.
You said someone else said what?
Duke.
Duke. Duke plays zero defense. Like zero. And I hate their point guard, Roach. I feel like he's so bad. He's just bad. He doesn't make good decisions. He can't shoot the ball really. It's like he doesn't really play good defense. I don't like nothing about
He's
Roach.
just there.
I don't like him. I don't like his game. I think Wendell Moore should take over more. He doesn't do it. He plays like the back a lot. And I just don't think that they're good enough.
Do you think that could be because they're young?
Everybody's young.
Okay.
I mean, the older teams not good most of the time because that's why they've been in college for all those years.
Yikes. Okay, so let's dive into it. Let's start with the different regions. You want to go? I want to do Midwest first.
Midwest first?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's start there.
Midwest region, that's kind of crazy. It's a lot of good teams in the region. I think the best team in that region would be Miami. I mean, not Miami. I'm so sorry. I mean, Auburn is probably the best team in the region. My long shot for that region would be Miami, though. I think Miami has a good chance to win. They got guard play with Charlie. They got wing players with Wong, Miller, McGusty. They got a big that can block shots and finish at the rim and pick and roll, and he can also stretch the floor. So I do like Miami as my long shot, especially when you got all those older players. It's like a lot easier to win in the tournament because those players, when they get in those crunch situations, they know how to handle themselves, and it really works out for them. So I think Miami is a good long shot. Auburn, of course, because they have the best player in college basketball, arguably. And for Auburn, they also have nice guard play, and they also have what I think all teams need in order to win. Also have what all teams need in order to win. That big fella that can block shots and protect the rim, and also finish at the rim. And Kessler, I feel like he's really the defensive player of the year of that division. I mean, that conference.
I just pulled up the bracket on my phone really quick. I was looking at the different teams. So I've always liked LSU's women's program, especially since they're about to get Flau'jae. I feel like she's going to be dope there. But what about their men's? Do you see them making it out the Midwest for real?
The Midwest is tough. I mean, look how stacked it is. You got Miami, Auburn, LSU, Iowa, Kansas. I mean, those are the top teams, and Wisconsin at that. I mean, it's tough. It's tough to get out of there. It's really about who you end up matching up with. Like, the matchups is really what matters. I think that Miami and Auburn just have the easiest path. Kansas has the easiest path.
Oh, against
because they wouldn't have to play anybody in the bottom of the bracket. So like all the bottom of the bracket is Miami, LSU, Wisconsin, and Auburn. That's the four teams. The 4 of the 5 teams I think could win it all are all in the bottom of the bracket. So Kansas They only play Texas Southern or San Diego State. Creighton, they're missing their point guard. Iowa, like I said, that size, I don't really know about that. Providence, Richmond, none of those schools are real competitors to win that division to me. So it's like you having that easy path. All you got to do is have that one game against one of those top schools that's gonna make it out on the other side of the bracket. It kind of gives you an advantage. But at the same time, you playing down to your competition for all like you're not playing good competition for all those games leading up to that big game. It could cause a problem for Kansas too.
Yikes. Yikes. Okay, let's move on and go to the South. So if you go up
South.
there, South got Arizona, Illinois, Michigan. I like Loyola.
Sister Jean, huh?
But yeah, I'm rocking with Loyola. But that might just be because we're in Chicago.
I mean, that was last year. Last year was their time to make the run, I think. And they did. They did make their run. They beat Illinois. They put Illinois out, and nobody saw that coming. They locked iOS right up. Lucas locked them up. Did you go to school with Lucas, right?
Yeah, he went to Indiana.
Yeah. He locked iOS right up.
So I guess for the South, who's a sleeper in this region, you think?
I think the sleeper would be I like Illinois. I don't know. I think Illinois is the sleeper. I mean, they've had an up and down year. I think Illinois would be the sleeper. They would have to run into that Arizona team that I feel like is just crazy good. But they wouldn't have to run into them until the actual final. I mean, the semifinals of that region. So maybe Arizona can make a hiccup and Illinois get a free trip. The other team that I feel like would be really, really good if they had all their players is Houston. Houston is good. Kelvin Sampson is a great coach. They got some veteran players, but Marcus Schauser is hurt and he's not coming back, and he's probably their best player. But they've been making it work without him. But I think when they play like those teams like Illinois or Arizona or even Tennessee is playing lights out basketball right now. I think they'll have problems with those type of schools missing Marcus. So that'll be tough. But the team I think will win it is, of course, Arizona. My sleeper will be Illinois or Tennessee for the South.
Dang. You say it's over with for Loyola.
I mean, they missing. So last year they had the post player, Kurtwick. He played there 5 years. I mean, the whole offense ran through him in the post. He was like Loyola's Jokic, Nikola Jokic. So it's like, if you take Jokic off the Denver Nuggets, what do you get? It's basically the same thing with Loyola. Loyola plays good defense still, but it's just not enough creating and scoring for them to be competitive against some of these top schools. Like, Loyola's literally going home the first game.
Oh, don't say it. Don't say that.
No, they're going home the first game. They play Ohio State. They're going home. Yeah, they're going home first game.
That's tough.
I know they don't. They play Villanova. They're going home. They play Villanova first game. They're going home.
Is it Villanova?
Yeah, I think so.
No, Villanova's playing Delaware.
So Loyola plays? That's Ohio State then, right?
Yeah.
They're going home.
Oh, so they're going home regardless.
Yeah, they're going home.
Dang. Okay.
Just hold on. We're going home.
Oh, no. All right. Let's move out the South because you're going to break my heart. Let's go over to the West.
The West?
Let's go to the West side.
I mean, you got your pick. You like Gonzaga.
I love them. But they also they got Memphis, UConn, Arkansas, Duke. Let's start with the sleeper. Who do you think is a sleeper?
My sleeper would be UConn. I thought UConn was a backdoor Final Four team to start the year. They got the guard play, RJ Cole. They got the bigs. They got the wings. They've been together a couple years. Sonogo, he blocks shots like crazy. And guard play is what wins in college basketball. So I think RJ Cole might be the best guard in this region. Yeah, he might be the best point guard in this region. RJ Cole. And also, Another team that could like be a sleeper is Alabama, just because they're just such a wild card. If Alabama makes all their shots, if they're hitting threes, they can beat every team. It's just like they're so inconsistent and they don't play any defense this year. It's crazy. But they just fire up a lot of threes. And teams that fire up a lot of threes get hot and go on a run, they can win the whole tournament.
Do you think the UConn's women's program is better than the men's?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Really? I wasn't expecting them to be a sleeper at all. But
yeah, I mean,
I guess
UConn's women better than the men. I mean, they got the best player. They got Paige, and then they got the best coach, probably arguably in college basketball, women's college basketball history. Like,
so you would see them much better than the guys. You don't think the guys are gonna? Well, the guys might make it out, or you don't think so?
I said they're a sleeper. They're a sleeper. They would have to. They got a tough road because they'll have to run into Arkansas in the second round. Arkansas is tough as nails, and then they would have to run into probably Gonzaga after that. So it's like that road to getting out the West is really tough. It's like you have to go through Arkansas and Gonzaga, and both of those are teams I think could win the whole thing.
Who wins this region?
Who wins this region?
You like Alabama, Rutgers?
I honestly,
Duke.
I think Duke gets to the final.
Duke. Okay.
I think Duke gets to the final of the region, and then they'll either play Gonzaga or UConn or Arkansas. But I do think Duke makes it out the bottom half of the region just because of their road. They get CSU Fullerton, they'll beat them. Then they either get Michigan State or Davidson. They're going to beat either one of those teams. And then they'll probably either get Alabama or Texas Tech. I think Duke will beat both of those teams as well. So I think they got the easiest road out of all the teams. Then basically the only challenge will be coming in the final against either Gonzaga, UConn, or Arkansas. So I just think Duke has the easiest road. So I would go with Duke.
Okay. I'm going to go with Gonzaga.
You might be right this time, Why? You might get me.
We gonna see, man. We got to put them in early. Okay. Then let's head over to the East. Let's start with, so for the people that don't have the brackets pulled up, the East got Baylor, Norfolk, North Carolina, Marquette, Wyoming, UCLA, Virginia Tech, Purdue, Kentucky. That's a tough region. Okay, let's start. Who do you think is going to make it out first?
Team I think will win this region will be Purdue. I think Purdue's the best team in this region, hands down. They're the most complete team. They got the bigs. They got two bigs. They got Edie and Williamson. They got probably the best guard in the NCAA to me, in Ivy. I mean, he's like John Morant 2.0. I think he plays just like John Morant. He can attack the rim, shoot the three, play defense, and he got that dog in him. They got probably the best shooter in the region in Stefanovic. And then the point guard play isn't bad either. And the coaching's pretty good as well. They just don't play defense all the time, but I think in the tournament they're going to buckle down and play defense for real. And they have pretty good chemistry. They've been playing together about 2 or 3 years. This is their second run. I think Purdue will be pretty good, and they should win that region.
So, question. Do you think Marquette fell off a little bit?
Marquette overachieved to start the year, so they had to fall off. You know, what goes up must come down in that sense. Like, Marquette overachieved to start the year. They weren't supposed to be this good to start the year, and they were overachieved, so now they got to come back down to earth.
So if it's Marquette versus Purdue, you're taking Purdue?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Dang.
Hell yeah.
What about Baylor?
Baylor, I like Baylor a lot, but them missing the big fella Thamba, him being out for the year, it takes away from a lot of rim protection from them, and I think that ruined their run this year. Like, if they had Thamba, I would like them a lot because they're well coached. They got veteran players that have been there years, but you got to have that big fella that rebounds. I mean, that guy, he gives you 10 and 12 every night and like 3 blocks and a couple of steals maybe. It's like he gives you too much of your team. He's the heart and soul of that team in the middle, and I don't think they can overcome that. especially in that region. Like you said, that region is tough as hell.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they got a pretty easy path, I would say. The path isn't hard. Uh, the next team we play would be North Carolina or Marquette. I think they can beat both of those teams. And then after that, they would probably either be playing Indiana, UCLA. I don't think they could beat neither one of those teams without big fella.
Big guy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk sleepers in the East.
My sleeper would be, I guess, Kentucky, if you want to call them a sleeper. I don't really know if I can call them a sleeper. Or Texas.
I wouldn't
All
call
right, well, we ain't going to go with Kentucky. I like Texas as a sleeper. They got Marcus Carr this year to transfer from Minnesota. Lights out point guard, can score 30 any night. They got Timmy Allen to transfer from Utah. And also they got the other big fella, Trey Mitchell, from UMass. They have 3 transfers that are really, really good, along with Andrew Jones. I really think that they can make a run. They were one of my top teams to start the year. I thought they would make the Elite 8, at least the Sweet 16. So I do think Texas is a real live sleeper. They got some vets over there because of the transferring. They're not a young team either. They have a really good coach as well. So I do think Texas is a pretty good sleeper.
So of the different Texas teams, which you like the best? Texas, Texas Southern, or Texas A&M?
Texas.
Texas.
Yeah.
Point blank period.
Yeah. Texas Southern, they're HBCU, you know. They just beat up on the HBCUs. They're not.
No, I love HBCUs.
Yeah, but they can't hang with these other schools for real.
Yes, they can. They just need a little more development in the programs. But they'll
Yeah. You're right.
Okay. And then what about first 4?
First 4,
is Texas Southern, Texas A&M, Wyoming, Indiana.
Texas Southern will win. So you want me to give out the picks? Fuck it. We're gonna give out all the picks for Tuesday.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. So what's the first game? Texas Southern versus who?
Texas A&M.
Texas Southern versus Texas A&M.
Yeah.
That's tough. Texas A&M gonna win though. Texas Southern can't beat them.
Okay. Wyoming.
Wait,
Indiana.
is it Texas A&M CC or is it Texas A&M?
CC.
Oh no. See, that's a different school, Maya. It's a different
CC.
school. Texas Southern will win that game.
Okay. Even though the other school has a better record.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Okay. That doesn't matter because it's March Madness. Anything.
Yeah, and when I say they'll win the game, I mean with the points. They'll get the money. If they getting points, take the points with them. They'll get the money. Texas Southern will get the money.
Wyoming, Indiana.
That's a tough game. I think Indiana gonna hold it down on Coach Woodson. They got an NBA coach. They got a post player, Trace Jackson Davis, Race Thompson. They got the kid from Pitt that transferred at point guard. I think Indiana get their shit together and they should be able to knock Wyoming off. Because the reason why Wyoming is really good is their home court advantage. They play in altitude, so they won a lot of games this year based off of that. Like the other teams are gonna get tired because they're not used to playing that. And the tournament's a neutral ground. Indiana probably have more fans, and that home court advantage won't be existent. So it's like I think that takes a lot away from them. And Wyoming is one of the luckiest schools, like based off of like shot percentages and like good shot value this year. And I think their luck gonna run out.
And so when they come out, do you think they'll be St. Mary's?
Indiana, they can beat St. Mary's. I would probably take a point total on that game, though. I would take an over or under. I ain't going to tell you which one, but that's what I would take on that game, over or under.
Let's go to the South. Bryant and Wright.
Wright State?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good-ass game. I would pick a point total on that game, too. I wouldn't pick a side.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And then out the West, Rutgers and Notre Dame. They started off strong.
Ooh, that's tough. That's a tough game right there. Yeah. Notre Dame got all the veterans and the good coaching, but Rutgers just they got players that just grind you out. They got Ron Harper Jr. Baker.
Mm-hmm.
I would lean Rutgers, but don't be surprised if that Notre Dame team wins that game because Hub is tough. That left hand strong. Atkinson tough. Transfer. They good and they coach really well. They every time down they get a good shot. That's one thing about them. I would pick a point total on that game as well. So
But then right after that, once they come out, they're going against Alabama.
you don't never know what Alabama team gonna show up. Alabama might come out and miss all their shots. So anybody can beat Alabama, or you can get blew out by Alabama.
I see. So people were saying Wyoming is a sleeper. They got Bryant, Gonzaga. They said I ain't know nothing about these teams. Okay, good. That's why you gotta stay.
Yep.
Legal licks, man.
Yep.
So do we want to give? You want to give a pick for some NBA games today?
Yeah,
Maybe
I mean we gonna actually let's how we gonna give out some money, Maya? How we can give out this money?
How much do we want to give out?
You want to give 5 people 100 or one person 500?
Or 2 people 250?
Or 2 people 250?
I feel like it's Legal Licks Lounge. We're just getting back on. So for the people who hopped on this very first day, those are like the loyal viewers.
For sure.
So I say 5 people 100.
I bet. How can I see like the comments and shit? Why I can't see them? I wonder, can I do that?
I'm not sure. Do you have a bar that says comments?
All right, we gonna do it. No, I don't. We gonna just pick a number. Let's do pick a number 1 through 25. First one to get the number. I'm finna text it to you in the chat. First time you see the number.
I'm gonna write it down too, so that they know.
It's texted in the chat already. I texted it to you.
I'm saying I'm gonna write it down on this paper.
Oh yeah. All right. Cool. And the first person to send the number wins.
Okay, we got the number. Let me.
This for 250.
Oh, this for 250?
Yeah, for 250. You get the number right, you get 250.
Okay, the comments going up. They didn't get it yet.
We give them 1 minute, or it goes to Maya. How about that?
Ooh, I like.
Y'all got to 28 minutes on the line. No, Maya might cheat though. See, I can't even manage that.
I'm not gonna cheat. I'm not gonna cheat. Let me see. Oh wait, somebody said it. Hold on. I didn't get my pen wasn't working. Somebody did say it though.
All right, cool.
Okay. Hold on. Oh, the comments are moving fast. Let me go back up. Okay. So we got 22, 17, 15. Okay. First person. Right there.
Devin Jones. I feel like he in the group. You gotta be in you gotta have Devin Jones, text the Legal Licks number. You got the number, Maya?
Yes, sir. The 702.
The number, Devin Jones, and then you text the number. Devon, yeah. I think he in the group though. So the rules are you have to have bought at least 1 day. It don't matter when you bought the day. It could have been a year ago, 2 years ago.
Okay.
You gotta follow both of us on Instagram.
Okay.
And the post that I posted earlier today, you gotta post it on your page and tag us, and you'll receive your 250.
And we will check
to make sure. Check. But I think I know he VIP member actually. I think he a VIP member actually.
Ooh.
I remember seeing that name in that picture.
Okay.
All right. How should we give out the?
Somebody said this was a hard game.
It wasn't hard. It's 25 numbers. Pick one.
Yeah, Devon. He said he has a monthly.
Oh yeah, I know he got the monthly. Yeah, for sure.
He making money.
He just paid for his month. He paid for a month. That fast, just by hopping on the show. Simple.
See? It's easy.
I don't know how to give out the other 250.
It's 250. Let's see. How about this? Since we want people to be on here paying attention, do you want to ask a question about something that we said?
Yeah. Oh, that's perfect, Maya.
Okay. You want to ask or me to ask it?
Who do I think will win? What's the Midwest region?
Midwest region. Okay. For people that don't have the brackets, Midwest is Kansas.
No, don't say no. Don't say no
Oh,
name.
don't tell them that the team's in it either. Okay.
No, they got to figure it out.
Okay. I got to go back and remember what you said too.
I got to remember what I said too.
You might have to message that one to me.
I'm finna message it to you.
I think I remember actually. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember. Actually, you gotta. Who was my sleeper and who did I say will win that region? That's how we're gonna do that.
Okay. Both. They're coming in heavy.
They gotta have both. If they don't message both at the same time, they're not the winner yet.
And what's the rules? They gotta follow us. And what else?
You see the answer, Maya?
Have to be a member. Okay, got it.
You gotta have both the sleeper and the winner.
Somebody said this. Oh, I can't say because y'all can see each other's comments too, huh? Oh, we got it. We got it.
All right. Who
Yeah, we
won?
got it. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me scroll all the way up to make sure. It is JH.
JH. Cool.
JH.
How do we find JH?
Yeah, that's very vague.
I don't know who
But
JH
is JH a member too?
JH, are you a member? Have you
not,
ever bought?
Let's see.
Let's see if JH even qualifies to win.
If not, oh yeah, somebody else said Sleepers Miami Auburn winner. We might have to pass it over to Tyler.
JH, have you bought one day at least? And do you follow both of us on Instagram?
Wait. Let's see if they're typing.
Let's see what JH got to say.
Oh, he dropped his Insta. He said it's Joseph the Chemist.
I'm saying, have you bought?
Does that look familiar?
It's a yes or no question.
He said he bought the monthly.
Bought monthly? All right, cool. Send a text right now, JH. And you gonna get your money.
There you go. Got you some.
Also, the last thing, screenshot me and Maya giving out your money. You gotta screenshot us.
The guy, Devon, he said he don't follow on Instagram.
He don't follow on Instagram? He could just press the button. That ain't bad. That ain't bad.
We'll still give it to him.
Then. He in the group. I know who he is, so he all good.
JH said, "Thank you, Legal Licks."
For sure.
And then I'm gonna show it for Devon, since he didn't know.
Maya McCall.
Yes, sir. This is bam. Legal Licks Lounge. Okay, so you gave out. Dang, that was quick. So
Yep.
$50 each.
$500 that fast.
And then it's going to be a free pick for them to make even more money.
All right, cool. Free pick for tonight is, drum roll, please. All right. Swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping. De'Aaron Fox to score 25 on the Bulls tonight. The Bulls don't play any pick and roll defense. Vucevic is too slow in pick and roll. It's like he can't move his feet. De'Aaron Fox is one of the fastest players up and down the court in the NBA. If he wants to score 25 tonight, he's going to score 25 tonight with his eyes closed. Probably by the third quarter, honestly. He had to probably get injured not to do that. The Bulls don't really play defense. But Ayo can't guard him. It's like, that's a joke. Yeah. No offense to Ayo, but
I think once Pat is back, the Bulls' defense will get noticeably better. Hopefully.
No, once Caruso is back.
He's back.
Oh, he back tonight?
Yeah, I went to the game on Sunday. I mean, what day was that?
Oh, Caruso back.
I went to the game the other day. He was back. That was his first game back.
That's interesting. I didn't even know Caruso was back. Damn. But I don't think De'Aaron Fox might be in trouble, but I think he's still too good I still think he's too good of a scorer because it's not going to be Caruso guarding him. When Caruso gets screened, the big has to step up. And it's like De'Aaron Fox versus the big, I don't think it's going to work out too well. If you want to, you can just tease it down to 20 points. He definitely going to get 20, but I think he gets to 25 for even money. So that's what I bet. I bet 1,000 on it. So it is what it is.
They said it's Caruso's second game back, but that we need Lonzo. He's been out for a minute.
Yeah, Lonzo been out for a long time. I do think the Bulls win tonight, though. So if anybody, that's the other pick, I guess, backside. Bulls win the game. De'Aaron Fox scores 25 though, and I think Sabonis gets a double as well. So 3 picks for that game, kind of.
Got a quick little parlay.
Little parlay.
Okay. He said, "Thanks so much. I appreciate y'all so much. We appreciate you."
For sure. Just let everybody know when y'all get y'all money that posted on Instagram. Won $250 watching the Legal Leaks Lounge today, and that's greatly appreciated. And we're gonna give out some more money probably next week.
Okay, perfect. So Legal Leaks Lounge, we're back to hosting, Dallas.
Yeah, we back. I'm gonna figure out how many days a week.
Tournament?
Yeah, we're gonna figure out how many days out the week we're gonna do it. Probably three days out the week. We'll let everybody know what days. We're gonna get a free picks out every time we on here, and we're just gonna talk about basketball and football and baseball, whatever sports.
And tennis.
Yeah, tennis is lovely. Love tennis.
Love a good first service.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. This was fun. Happy y'all got paid.
For sure.
I guess we'll always say on Instagram first when we're gonna hop on.
Exactly.
Maybe do a live action, add people in so they can get some of their picks.
For sure. And we got the memberships. Oh yeah. We got memberships on sale 30 days for only $250 until tip off tomorrow. Text the code sale to the number right here. And you could get 30 days for only $250. Only reason we doing that sale is because I made 70 fucking thousand this weekend. Like, why not give people more money? Like, it don't make sense not to charge $250 instead of $300 or $400. At least until tip off tomorrow. So anytime before tip off tomorrow, you text the word sale. It's only $250. All sports, all picks for 30 days.
And as I just saw, you can get that $250 literally by just hopping on here and listening.
Yep, exactly. And you get $50 per referral. So you refer freaking 5 people and you get a free membership. It's like real simple.
Okay. All right, guys. I guess we'll see y'all later.
Bye-bye.
Deuces.